And now, class, the next several weeks of lectures will address the fascinating propositions and, to some, contradiction of free will and determinism, and the respective implications on moral action and personal responsibility. You have your assigned readings now. Strive to eclipse it.
Strothmann. Davis and Krukov are playing chess. Davis sits on the bed reading a book, seemingly disinterested in the game. Krukov very intently studies the chessboard. It's his move. He makes chess moves very deliberately. Davis barely looks up from her book to glance at the chessboard, calling out her moves.
Knight to e5.
Rook d7.
I don't get it. An average chess game lasts 40 moves. We've only made 10 and it's like I'm already toast. I can't see the end, but I sense my impending demise. It's like I'm in a sealed room with the oxygen slowly being drained and I'm starting to choke. Physically, I'm free to make moves, but this freedom is illusionary. Because they can't really improve my position or reverse the inevitable outcome.
Well, sugar, as Bobby Fischer said, in bad positions, there are only bad moves. I guess the trick is to not get into a bad position. But baby, we reap what we sow. Those moves you made early on, but their impact accumulates over time. And you're going to have to pay for it. But don't you cry just yet. After all, I could lose my mind and sense of reality, and then you might actually win.
Yeah, sure. I think I've got a better chance of an earthquake happening in the next 5 minutes, causing the ceiling to cave in on us and the chessboard, destroying this game before its inevitable outcome is realized.
Andy, you know, in that very improbable scenario, assuming neither one of us was killed, I remember this position. No information would be lost. I just put all the pieces back on the board, and it would still be your move.
I knew death must be good for something. If I got killed before the game ended, I really wouldn't lose, would I?
Ah, man, your IQ is supposed to be 180, and you talking full trash like that? It's just a game, baby. And you talking like it's life and death stuff, and you prefer death? I get where you're coming from, though. You men, you just want to control everything, and don't want to lose to a woman.
That's actually 186. Plus or minus 2 standard deviations to be precise, but you know, who's counting? And the next thing you're going to say is that I'm afraid to lose to a black woman. I'm sorry, you wouldn't say that, Giselle. You know me better. It's just that all my life I've excelled intellectually. Why isn't there a direct correlation between my measurable intelligence and my success in this conceptual warfare?
It is because chess cannot be reduced to a series of algorithms or equations. Chess combines mathematical and conceptual thought process with intuition and creativity. It's what makes this game like no other. A perfect melding of art and science. And success requires balance, Andy. Holistic skills. To excel at tournament-level chess, you must be as much of an artist as a mathematician, as in touch with the right side of your brain as the left. And it helps to have the focus and rage of a serial killer. You know, to want to crush your opponent. Not having that rage always held me back.
Hey, Strothmann, missed you in physics lab today. Thought you were going to let me proof your homework. Ooh, my, you didn't tell me you had a Tamiflu's in tow. Should have put the old sock on the doorknob there, eh, Strothmann?
Rodney, for your information, Miss Davis is a fully matriculated student here at Harrison, and more importantly, is my friend. And furthermore, we were engaged in nothing illicit. We were playing chess. I think you owe her an apology. Miss Giselle Davis, meet Mr. Rodney Hampton.
Now, don't get your dandruff on an uproar there, Strothmann. I didn't mean no harm. Shit, man. I am astounded. I didn't know a woman could play chess. You sure this hoe wasn't just polishing your big palm? Nice to meet you, girlie.
The pleasure is mine. I take it, Mr. Hampton, that you fancy yourself a chess player?
Well, I'm not saying I'm in the same league as old Brainiac here. But my daddy taught me to play when I was knee-high to an armadillo. I beat all the fellas in grade school quite regularly, or Daddy had whipped me like a Shanghai cooler. But I kept a healthy respect for chess, and for the men that play it masterfully. It's a test of willpower and a manly pursuit.
Well, Mr. Hampton, I'm sure you wouldn't object to playing a chess game with poor little old me. We women have no strength of will whatsoever, and goodness knows, logical thinking, it's a wonder how we ever get through the day.
Girlie, you challenging me?
Indeed, your manliness, I most certainly am.
Then I accept. As a challengee, mine is the choice of chess sets and venue. My dorm room, tomorrow night, 8 p.m.
Done.